that thing really turns thoughts into power, we are in big trouble. Robotnik has a lot of bad thoughts.
The Sonic franchise has established a group of characters that come together to create a compelling universe, complete with heartfelt stories, engaging adventures, and endless comedy. Everyone who appears, from the main cast to supporting roles, has a purpose in the story, which is necessary to make the Sonic films successful. Now that the third film is closing in, there's plenty of potential for the returning and new characters to influence the film, either helping to save their world or destroy it. In today's video, we'll discuss the roles that each central character in Sonic 3 could play in the next installment.
We must make a vow to use our powers to keep the universe safe, to watch out for each other.
Number 1. Sonic. Although the Paramount film franchise only has a few projects to its name, its adaptation of Sonic has had a long and challenging life. When his home and guardian Longclaw the Owl were attacked by her long-standing enemies, the Echidnas, she encourages Sonic to escape at the last minute to have a new life, and he flees to Earth to avoid those who seek his power. Sonic stays hidden for a decade until he inadvertently reveals himself, becoming the focus of the villainous Dr. Robotnik. With the assistance of Tom Wachowski, Sonic was able to overcome Dr. Robotnik and send him away from Earth, ultimately finding a better life with the Wachowski family. Unfortunately, Sonic struggles to enjoy his comfortable life in Green Hills and aspires to continue using his unique abilities to help others. Over time, Sonic attempted to kickstart a superhero journey but faced some setbacks. However, his big break arrived when Robotnik resurfaced alongside Knuckles the Echidna in search of the Master Emerald. Teaming up with his new friend Tails, Sonic sets out on a worldwide quest to thwart Robotnik, and along the way he forged a friendship with Knuckles. After triumphing over Robotnik, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles united to protect the Master Emerald from evil forces, forming a new alliance. Now that Team Sonic has established itself, its members will likely take on similar threats as its video game counterparts, doing everything they can to protect their home and innocent lives from danger. Since Sonic has the most experience and is the one who brought his friends together, serving as the connection between Tails, Knuckles, and their duty to protect the emeralds, he will likely act as the team's leader, learning to manage and accept the role as a major subplot of the film.
These are my people, and dare I say, I am their lovable space creature. So what if they don't know I exist?
Number 2. Tails. Since his debut in the classic Sonic video games, Tails has always acted as Sonic's loyal friend and right-hand man. He's never afraid to walk into danger if it means protecting the world and helping Sonic, making him more faithful than most characters in the franchise. In the films, Tails learns about Sonic's unique abilities and idolizes him for standing out despite them, which becomes the foundation for the pair's relationship, born with two distinct tails that allowed him to fly. Tails became isolated by the people in his village. Eventually, he began to believe their cruelty, viewing himself as an outsider without somewhere to belong. Perhaps because he didn't want to continue feeling alone, Tails found a role model in Sonic, who embraced his unique abilities. He also takes an immense risk when he discovers that Knuckles is after Sonic and leaves his home to warn the Hedgehog of incoming danger. After saving Sonic from Knuckles, the pair traveled across the country to stop Robotnik and Knuckles and protect the Master Emerald. When Dr. Robotnik is defeated, Tails chooses to stay with the others so he can help them protect the Master Emerald. In addition to acting as Sonic's best friend and someone he can depend on, Tails has a unique skill set that makes him vital to any battles. Tails possesses exceptional intelligence and expertise as a mechanic and inventor. He has developed cutting-edge gadgets and tools that exceed typical Earth technology, which was showcased when he enhanced his Miles Electric to improve his ability to locate Sonic. During the next film, he'll likely create tools for his friends to use, improving their abilities while providing Sonic someone to rely on.
If these readings are accurate, he's here. I found him. I just hope I'm not too late.
Number 3. Knuckles. Knuckles is a unique character in the Sonic franchise as, unlike Sonic and Tails, he debuts as a villain and genuinely believes he's doing the right thing. In aligning himself with Robotnik to protect the Master Emerald, he becomes a secondary antagonist who opposes the film's heroes, even though he desperately tries to preserve something essential to his civilization, making Knuckles sympathetic and complex. Knuckles also faces inner conflict once he realizes that Robotnik was only ever concerned with power. Once he achieves it, he abandons Knuckles, leaving him for dead and making a new enemy in the process. Unlike other villains, Knuckles chooses redemption for himself. He joins forces with Sonic and Tails to help Team Sonic and helps them take down Robotnik. He also makes a life for himself on Earth, explored through the spin-off series Knuckles. The lessons he learned and his newfound friendships will likely be referenced in the third film, impacting how he interacts with others and his environment, leading to immense character development between the two films. Knuckles' experiences could also make him a fantastic narrative foil to Shadow. The new character will debut in the next film as the new antagonist, placing Team Sonic in a difficult position as they face off against their greatest adversary yet. Knuckles could try to reason with Shadow when fighting with him doesn't work, claiming he knows what Shadow is going through. He may also try to reason with him, especially if Shadow joins forces with Robotnik, who will undoubtedly betray him.
And never has it tasted so sweet. One day, I hope to visit this cool ranch of Doritos and bask.
Number 4. Shadow. As shown for the promotional material for Sonic 3, Shadow will debut as the franchise's next antagonist, although he's one of the most well-loved characters for longtime Sonic fans. Shadow's origin as a villain makes sense when considering the source material, which the next film will take inspiration from. In the games, Gerald Robotnik created Shadow after being contacted by the United Federation to research immortality, leading to him making the ultimate life form in Shadow. However, Shadow learns to care for Gerald and his granddaughter Maria, until he's taken away and she's murdered. 50 years later, Shadow awakes in the modern day and experiences amnesia around his last memories. With no memories of his time with the Robotniks, Shadow tries to get revenge for those he lost. The film will probably follow a similar storyline for Shadow as he tries to avenge his old friends while crossing paths with Team Sonic. He may also have a unique relationship with Dr. Robotnik, as he knew his cousin and grandfather. The trailer shows Robotnik speaking to his grandfather, so Gerald may return in the present day to support Shadow's actions. We know that Shadow will cross paths with Sonic and become a significant adversary that Team Sonic can't defeat without enlisting outside help.
Can we just talk about this?
Number 5. Dr. Robotnik. As the most prominent villain in the Sonic franchise, fans expect to watch Dr. Robotnik become Sonic's greatest adversary through various schemes. However, his descent into evil acts is gradual throughout the film franchise. As a former United States operative, Robotnik and his assistant Agent Stone were dispatched to Green Hills to investigate a power outage. There, they encountered Sonic, an extraterrestrial hedgehog with extraordinary abilities. Following Sonic's escape with the help of Tom Wachowski, Robotnik made it his mission to capture and dissect Sonic to harness his power for world domination. Despite his efforts, Robotnik was ultimately defeated by Sonic and exiled to the Mushroom Planet, where he vowed to return. After allying with Knuckles, Robotnik initially sought revenge on Sonic. However, his focus shifted upon learning about the Master Emerald. He manipulated Knuckles to acquire its power. Subsequently armed with the Master Emerald's power, he embarked on his plans of conquest, only for Sonic and his team to defeat him. At the end of the sequel, his whereabouts and plans become a mystery until he appears in the most recent trailer. Robotnik returns in Sonic 3 with an updated appearance, bringing to life his video game counterpart, making him look like the iconic Eggman that fans know and love. Although he had gone into hiding, he was sought after by Team Sonic, who requested his help to defeat Shadow. Robotnik agrees to aid them on the condition he gets some of Sonic's power, cementing his role as a protagonist in the film. However, as an honorary team member, there's still time for Robotnik to betray Sonic, exploit him, or bargain a partnership with Shadow in a bid to take over the world.
I help you retrieve the emerald, and you use it to destroy the hedgehog!
The Sonic franchise has built a rich universe filled with captivating characters, stories, and adventures. With the potential for the third film to continue this trend, it will be fascinating to see how both returning and new characters contribute to the plot. Sonic and his friends have each had time to decide what motivates them and why they want to protect their new homes in Green Hills. But their determination will now put them in the path of adversaries, old and new, who could defeat them once and for all. The large cast of characters and their diverse roles will be crucial to Sonic 3's success.
We need your help.
On one condition.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
So we make our stand here, on the field of battle.
As a team.